Mother Jews are Jewish, are they not? Part 7. Now, last time we asked the question, can we question Rashi's explanation? Who are we? Who am I? But a dwarf compared to Rashi. And then I looked for sources to see if there are other people who interpreted it the same way as I interpreted. Ki Yasir et Bincha is the non-Jewish father-in-law, Peter. And the first one I found was Rabbi Vredenburg, a Dutch rabbi. I have it here in Dutch, but we'll go to the translation. And he says, he, the Canaanite, whose son or daughter you take for your daughter or son in matrimony. So he's talking clearly about the father-in-law. And the other source I found was Rabbi Hirsch, and he writes, for not only would no children be born to Judaism from a non-Jewish mother, but his father-in-law would bring your own son, begotten by you and his Jewish mother, away from being faithful to Judaism and over to his non-Jewish ideas. So his father-in-law would bring your own son, Ki Yasir et Bincha. So again, this is not Rashi's explanation. This rabbi translates it different, and also Ki Yasir et Bincha, mi'acharai, Bincha, your daughter married to a non-Jew, or your son married to a non-Jewish. So Bincha is not translated as your son, but as your child, your daughter or son. Now, these two rabbis confirmed my thoughts, but they were respected rabbis, but they were not in the league of Rashi. And then I found this in the Art Scroll, in the Gemara. I found a commentary by Tosafot. And what does it say here? It says here the following. The Torah then states, for he will turn your son away from serving God. Rashi understands that the he in the second verse refers to the idol worshipper, the husband, your son-in-law, while Tosafot, who understand it to mean the father-in-law, and therefore interprets the next several lines of the Gemara differently. Well, this was exactly the way I saw it. So Tosafot, you find Tosafot on the usually on the outside part of the Gemara. We have here the Gemara. We have here the Rashi commentary. And Tosafot is a group of rabbis, actually, who lived around 1100 to 1300. And the most well-known scholar of the Tosafot was Rabbeinu Tam, and he was Rashi's grandson. And according to the Art Scroll, again, Tosafot, who understand it to mean the father-in-law, and not the son-in-law, like Rashi says. And again, if we look at the pasuk, this is the way I would interpret it, and probably you would interpret it. You shall not intermarry with them. You shall not give your daughter to Peter's son. You shall not take Peter's daughter for your son, for Peter will cause your child to turn away from after me, and they will worship the gods of others. If you have comments or questions, please send them to motherjew1@gmail.com.